Okay, we got a couple more little segments, and then we'll wrap up. What book changed your life?
Um, I I did think about this one, and I think the one that I want to talk about is Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I really think that like every young writer should read it. For me, it came along at a very important time, and I haven't read anything else she's written, but my therapist at the time recommended it based on one of his other writer
Hmm.
clients saying it was very life changing for them. And I have to say that she, first of all, like opened me up in a way creatively that no other book did,
Hmm.
and also gave me some like very practical advice for continuing on down the path. I don't know if you've read it,
Not
but
yet, but
yeah, she really is very honest about her own methodology and tells it like it is, and some of her advice is unquestionably what helped get me to the finish line with my first
hmm.
book. So
So Big
I
Magic, Elizabeth Gilbert.
Big Magic, Elizabeth Gilbert.
Awesome.
Hmm.
How about authors that may have influenced you or shaped your storytelling approach? I mean, I think you touched on that just now, actually.
For sure. But also, I wanted to mention Mona Awad.
Hmm.
Um, her prose is incredible, and her voice is just very. I drink up her words.
Hmm.
Um, Tom Robbins, for me, was like he wrote a permission slip for me to like have fun with writing. I think that a lot of us
Hmm.
think that you have to like toil away and like write
Sometimes it
serious.
feels like toiling.
Yeah, it's for sure, even when you're trying to have fun with it. But the seriousness, that everything needs to be like this,
Hmm.
groundbreaking, it can it can really be a heavy weight of like blockage. So Tom Robbins for me always just seems like he's having so much fun with being a writer and playing God, and uh, I always try to channel some of his spirit.
Hmm.
And lastly, I would say Bukowski, because of how bold and brave and raw and ugly he is in his writing. And
Yeah.
I always have been like attracted to that because I like how it kind of forces me to see the merit in not making things pretty and
Hmm.
not trying to be like putting a bow on things, like uh
Yeah.
as especially like I don't want to like generalize, but it's like sometimes as a female, like you're kind of like I had to kind of shed that layer where I wanted to make things pretty,
Hmm.
because it wasn't powerful enough for me, and he helped me like get to the powerful part, which can be like embarrassing. He wasn't afraid to humiliate himself. He wasn't
Yeah.
afraid to look shitty, like and I think that's an important part of being a writer too. Like you can't just always be trying to make yourself sound brilliant and pretty and perfect, like
Hmm.
that's not going to reach anyone in a way that
Yeah.
being human is. So
And sometimes the sharp edges or the messiness can be what people
is
respond to.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he did that to me. I mean, I really fell into his writing back in college. So it was at a pivotal point that I feel like mentioning him just because he did have a great influence on the
Hmm.
my voice and the amount of
Yeah.
kind of general rawness I try to incorporate.
The Bukowski effect.
That's a good one. I like that one.